Good afternoon. I'm Thies Lindenthal. I'm a lecturer here for real estate finance here at the University of Cambridge. I'm doing most of my research on real estate as an investment. So I'm looking into how does real estate perform in the extreme long run if you want to invest into that. But I'm not an engineer, but still me and my co-author are trying to build something that is very, very tech-savvy. We try to build systems that allow us to look at real estate markets a bit more like humans do. So we try to build something like robotic real estate agents, if you want to. So systems that can not only look into all the existing data that is out there on existing transactions, but also on stuff that is visible to humans but not necessarily to machines. So for instance, if our systems would look at that street here in Cambridge, they would recognize that the building in the middle is very, very different from the neighbors around it. So the one in the middle would be not a good comparable when it comes to thinking about valuation in an automatic way. We are not engineers, so what we try to do, we try to combine existing blocks together to form a new system that will actually help us to achieve this. And these blocks are large data sets like Google Street View. Computing power is not an issue anymore because we can get this from Amazon. We have algorithms from Google and Amazon and from Facebook. And also we have something missing right here, and that is training data set that we can actually use to apply this to the built environment. And the problem is very, very basic sometimes. So for instance, if we wanted to have a picture of a building from Google Street View, we're lost because Google doesn't have a good understanding of where a certain building is in its system. We try to solve that a little bit, so we get a somewhat better mugshot, so to speak, of every building that we would like to. And it's not a perfect portrait, but we can extract these ideas about how a building might look like from these unstructured data sets. And then we feed this into models that then actually are able to distinguish that, yes, actually, that building there from the 60s is not comparable at all to those buildings on this side. That is something that you wouldn't see in existing systems that automatically value properties. And the big advantage of going that road is that you can do this extremely fast and at very low cost for large data sets. So this is a snapshot of Cambridge. So we got a mugshot of every building in Cambridge within a day, and we classified it by vintage. And that system actually works pretty reliable. So that table gives a very quick taste of how good the match is. About 75% of our buildings are classified correctly. So that is not bad for something that is coupled together by, let's say, combining pre-existing blocks. But also, it's interesting to see where this thing is off. So this is off at those cases that are also very, very difficult for humans. So telling Georgians from early Victorians is a problem also for a machine. My time is almost up. What are we going to do next? We try to do two things. One is to go national, so to collect information about every single building in Britain, and to classify that, and also then to look into things that are relatively easy for humans to value, for instance, to appreciate the beauty of something or the uniqueness, but this is still very difficult for machines to achieve. So that would be our next goals. I'm relatively easy to spot if you want to talk to me later. And also there's my email address and my Twitter handle if you would like to connect electronically. Thank you very much.